How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. We're going to be talking about everything Hbar today, understanding what's happening with Hbar's price, of course, and what we could be expecting as we are going into Monday morning. Looking across the overall market, we are seeing a broader market still in red, but some few coins that are obviously, picking up traction. As we can see, we have some coins that are in green, but majority of the market seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, and I have an explanation as to what's really going on, and that is the beauty of doing day-to-day analysis because we could see that firsthand. So if you're looking at Hbar, first and foremost, the price is at 16.8 cents, down about 0.1% in USD and Bitcoin. Comparative market cap holding above 7 billion, to be exact, $7.1 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $100 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So now, first and foremost, I actually want you guys to take a look at what happened with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin actually did make its way back up to the $106,000 this Sunday. And we never really retested the $106,800 key resistance. We know about that range. I've been speaking to you guys about that for quite some time. But we did come up to the 106,000, and once again we have seen a little bit of a rejection at that range. And due to this fact, seeing a little bit of a retracement for BTC. Look what happened with the dominance in return, which again is picking up. And we honestly could see dominance, if it's able to break out of this range, I wouldn't even be surprised if dominance starts retesting our yearly highs, which of course in the grand scheme of things for altcoins is not the best thing. Because that means even if Bitcoin were to head more towards the upside, you would still see altcoins lagging behind against BTC. So if you're looking at Hbar here, of course, Hbar has seen a reaction to that. So of course, since our last update, as we have discussed, this bounce, about a 10% bounce, give or take, depending on how you're looking at this. But yeah, it's about a 10%. There's only one way to look at this. So, we're still having a little bit of a hard time, seeing this resistance breaking out around the 17 cents. Again, shouldn't really be a major surprise to any one of us because look at the 24-hour trading volume. And also one other thing is, we have seen the indexes, being talked about. Some big news coming out regarding the indexes, and there's two of them. There's one from Grayscale, I believe, and there's one from NASDAQ, and you haven't seen Hbar being on them. So of course, that's also something that we need to factor in. But I think we're going to see multiple different indexes launching, and I think are going to see one where you do see Hbar coming on board as well. Because if you understand Hbar, the utility behind it. They are making massive strides globally, and usually, when you do tend to see the native token kind of lag with the broader market, people kind of neglect, what the project itself is doing. But I'm sure, the people that truly believe in Hbar are not neglecting that. But you are starting to see the price obviously still remaining above the 78.6 key support line. But like I said, you really want to see a little bit more buying pressure coming in. But as I've stated to you guys before in the other updates, you are seeing a lack of retail interest right now, which of course is also a key factor that we can't really be neglecting. But let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.